Good morning, Scott Family Homestead. We are back here today. It is November 1st, and it is above freezing this morning. It's been wild weather, nice and warm, which is great. A lot of time to finish up all these projects that we have. First, we're gonna milk the cow. Rosie's a little bit different. She'll come in the barn, she'll come hang out in this middle aisle, and then she'll look into the stanchion and see if there's any grain. And if I haven't put the grain down yet, she'll just stand there. She will not come into the stanchion, even though she knows that every day we go in the stanchion and get milked, and then she leaves. She won't do it if there's no grain. I'm gonna fill this bucket full of grain, take it into the barn, and we will start milking. While I'm getting Rosie ready to be milked, I'm also going to throw the chickens some feed because if I don't, they will try to get into the barn. So I'll get them some feed out here to keep them occupied while I'm in there milking the cow. So I do like to keep the top doors of the barn open to get some fresh air in there, especially when it's nice and warm out like today. So if I don't give these guys grain, they'll try to fly in. So last night was Halloween. We were lucky enough to have a handful of trick-or-treaters come by, which was amazing. And the kids stayed up late. They got their costumes on and were out on the front porch meeting those trick-or-treaters. And I think there's more trick-or-treating tonight happening as well. So they'll probably get to do it again. But they are in the house. They're moving a little slow this morning, which is totally fine. But they do like to come out here and feed the chickens, help feed the pigs. But this morning, they're a little bit tired, which is okay. We'll get these chores done. So we have to be a little bit careful with this because we've put all the cows in together. So Rosie is in with a lot of the beef cows now, and Digger as well. So Digger's out here. We don't want him getting in the barn. Just want Rosie in the barn. Morning, Rosie. She knows the routine. She's ready to come in. Come on in. I'll get out of your way. Suki. Morning, Sukes. And we got the rest of the crew. Digger. Margie's out here. Come on. See if she'll follow me. Come on. There you go. As soon as I put the grain down, she gets in the stanchion and she's ready to go. I grab her tail, put it up against this post, and then I've got a little wrap. I'll wrap her tail up so she's not swatting me in the face while we're milking. And then I'll get her teeth all cleaned up, and we'll get her milked. I'd like to give just a little bit of milk to the cat. So I filled up the carrying canister up to the top. We got a lid on that and gave the rest of the cats. It's just about enough to fill their bowl. done milking, and Christina's in here making a delicious pancake and bacon meal. Savvy is singing. She's helping out. Ezra was in here just a minute ago. What a great way to start the day. Thanks, honey.
It's like they should be cut.
Yeah.
Kids are gonna love them.
It's the end of the pack. Some good bacon. It's delicious, Mama. Thank you.
All right, so we finished up breakfast. Ryan cleaned up the kitchen while I went and took a shower, and now I've got lunch and dinner going. So I'm going to show you what we did there. In this crock pot, I have a frozen pork roast. I just put a layer of onions down. We put the whole frozen pork roast in there. I just sprinkle on some of this sweet Rebel Mayan from Lambert's. We really like this one. It's great for pulled pork. I added a little bit of chicken broth because that's the kind of broth that I had in the fridge right now that is fresh. And we're just gonna let that cook on high until dinner time. We will shred it. We'll add some barbecue sauce and serve it on buns. And then in my Ninja Foodie pressure cooker over here, I have got an 8-piece chicken, also frozen, in there. I'm gonna cook that for probably about 40 minutes. So I'm just trying to get it so it's not frozen anymore. I didn't plan any meals for today, so sometimes we have to do this. And then I did grab an extra pork roast and an extra 8-piece chicken and put them in the fridge for us to eat later this week. So hopefully meal planning will be a little bit easier. Pork roast will probably end up being stir fry, and I'm not sure what we'll do with the chicken yet. Maybe we'll do oven fried chicken. That's one of my favorites. So we've got lunch and dinner going. Ryan is bringing all of the garbage to the dump because it is dump day. That happens once every 2 weeks. So we got to get that done. Next up, we're moving pigs to new pasture. We're having them clear some area for us. So I'll show you our project out there with that. We've got some company coming into town today, so it's a little bit busier day than normal. But we'll just keep checking stuff off that list and work our way through the day. As pigs have worked their way through here, it is very wet at the moment. We've got a tree in there that needs to get taken down. Where Ryan is over there was cleared last month. They've been in this area for probably 2 weeks now. They are really hungry. So we're just gonna let them out and guide them to their new area, which is gonna be this tall grass.
Come on, pigs. This way. Look this way. Get your ears out of your faces. What are we doing here?
Oh, that didn't go as expected. Last time, this worked really, really well.
This way. Come on. Here we go.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Come on. Come on.
Let's go.
Pigs. Let's go.
Let's go.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on.
That worked better last time. So it's hard with this fencing because we have them in a big circle, and usually we want to move the entire circle over. So we usually open it up and kind of position them with feed inside where the new circle would be, and then kind of re-wrap all the way around. So they wanted a little bit of an adventure today, but they're in their new spot. Now we just have to move both lines of this electric netting fence that we have. We've got 2 lines of Premier 1 netting, and it makes a nice big area for them. So now this will rest. It will come back nice green grass like this stuff. This is where they were first. And we're able to clear out a lot of stuff. So we're gonna get rid of this tree back here, the big dead one, and just have a nice open space. Our cows are back here, and so we'll be able to see from our house, or at least from our yard, all the way to the cows as they are clearing all of this tall, brushy stuff out. So here are the cows. This is the spot they were just in. Back behind there, the spot they were in before. We're gonna leave the taller trees here, but all the brush is gonna get removed. I'm gonna take out this big stump here, because that blocks a lot of the view from the house. Now, all the little brushy stuff they mostly knocked over or ate. There's a lot of aspen in here, so I do expect some sprouts to coppice from what was here before and what is left. But we can always put pigs back in here if it gets really brushy, because now it's nice and flat. We can do nice clear fence lines, whereas before it was just super dense, thick brush. Now that that stuff is all knocked down, we will be able to run the pigs through here next year if we want to. So I'm just gonna see what kind of comes up. So aspen will root sprout or stump sprout. So sometimes when you try to clear an area like this that has aspen trees in it, you'll just get tons of little sprouts the next year. We're gonna see how it goes. We'll put pigs back in here if that happens, because I'm trying to get rid of the brush. And we'll just keep putting them on here as much as we have to get rid of that.
So as we wrap up the end of the day today, Christine's pulled pork turned out awesome. Was able to get pulled into or shredded into delicious pulled pork that we were able to have for sandwiches. So that turned out great. Also, I got up enough courage to go on top of the roof and clean out the chimney today. It's getting cold. We haven't quite had hard freezes yet at night. But they're coming, and we'll have snow before you know it. I got up on the top of the roof here and was able to clean out that chimney, clean out the fireplace, and got it all ready to go so that we won't have any issues with it at all this winter. Hi, Savvy. The boys have a friend over, so we are just having some fun and enjoying some time outside. Do you want me to come help? Okay, I'll be right there. Thank you for coming to hang out with us today, guys. As always, we appreciate every one of you. Appreciate every one of the likes and the comments that you leave for us. And I hope you enjoyed a day on the life here at Scott Family Homestead. Obviously, we didn't film everything. I couldn't film being up on the roof. I was barely able to keep my knees from shaking. But it's a little taste of what we do every single day here on the farm. I'm so glad you could come with us today. So until next time, guys, thank you so much for being here. Bye, guys.